Yo, Swag Nation, how you all doing? Well, you see, it's your favorite Nollywood bad boy, Junior Pope again. And there's a topic at hand I really want to hear your comments, your submissions about. You see, it's about marriage when it comes to marriage. I am just barely 5 years in marriage and I don't know everything. So when we talk these things, I beg, I don't want no one to be abusing anybody. Just drop your submission if you have anything reasonable to say. Well, it's about the marriage of this generation and the marriage of our parents. I tell some of my colleagues and my age mates who are married now that you just cannot marry girls of this generation the way our fathers married our mothers. Now, what am I getting at? You see, let me give you an instance, okay? I was having a conversation with my wife, and then something happened. And then I threatened her that I'm not going to eat her food for 1 week. My brother, let me take you now back to my home. The day my father made that statement to my mother had to call Umunda. I think the Reverend Father was even in my house. Yeah, the Reverend Father also came because it was, I think it was an abomination for my father to make that statement. You know, I think my parents, they were quarreling or something. So my father, out of anger, made the statement that, look, Wanya, manly, I will not eat your food for a week. And then my mother had to call the Umunda, my brother, my sister, my people, Swag Nation. I tried it at home. And my wife, what did my wife tell me? Okay now, thank God I'll close the kitchen doors. Is nobody, the kids eating more of Cerelac and cornflakes and Goduma and what is cereals. Now I'll close the kitchen now since my brother, as I talk with you now at the hospital. So what am I trying to get at? You just cannot marry the girls of this generation the way our fathers married our mom. Those days, no matter what treatment my mom will get, they were ready to stay. But these days, you and your wife get some argument. You talk one kind of way, the woman don't leave you, my brother. So the happiness of your home, of a family.
Your grace is all I see. Ay, ay, ay. Your mercies are ever new. Daily, oh, daily, oh, daily. You turn my life around. Give me a brand new song. You did do wonder. Your grace is all I see. Your mercies are ever new. Daily, oh, daily, oh, daily. You turn my life around. Give me a brand new song. You did do wonder. Jesus, you did do wonder. You did do wonder. You did do wonder. You turn my life around. Give me a brand new song. Jesus, you did do wonder. You did do. You turn my life around. Give me a brand.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Fitness. We are here back again, guys. How are you doing? All right, guys. We have 2 minutes of a word from Junior Pope before his content. You know, there's something that I'm thinking. Junior Pope was expressing himself with you guys in the way that you guys was not paying attention to him. You guys was not paying attention, right? He was expressing himself to you guys. If you can really pay attention, because sometimes you guys watch content, you don't pay attention of the content, you just watch it. You watch it, okay, this is the video, you watch it, You don't pay attention of the content. You don't know the meaning of the content. But you just watch it. You go. Right? Sometimes content creators drop content according to what they are going through. Right? But you may think that, oh, it's content. It's just content. But you don't know that they are dropping message. You know, I saw this video and it get me thinking. Swag Nation, may your soul rest in peace. But your name will never be forgot. People who are praying that let you just be forgotten immediately will never work for them. You're going to learn. Your name is going to be there. Your face is going to be there. People are going to be seeing you. So many people want let them wipe out everything concerning you in internet. Nobody, no blog should be talking about it. That is what so many people want. But you will live, and you will live forever. You are forever regent. He was passing messages. He was passing message. But you don't listen. You don't watch it. Most of his content is now that they are coming out. He has so many contents, which is you don't see it. You don't see it. Now the contents are coming out. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to keep his legacy going. I'm going to use my platform to keep his legacy going. Because I believe that even though I know I have a little small platform, if he contacts me, I will make sure that, and he tell me whatever he come through, I will make sure that I push it out there. Make sure that no matter how long it took, people are gonna see it. Right? So, Swag Nation, you are a regent and you will live forever. Your enemy will surprise that you are going to live long. Your face is going to be there long. We are going to keep your name going. We are going to be talking about you for long. Even more than them that thought that they are above you. Thought that they can cage you. Let me let you guys listen to him so that I will now continue with my talk. Alright, let's get it. It's coming.
Again,
Okay.
and your Swag Nation, how you are doing? Well, you see, it's your favorite Nollywood bad boy, Junior Pope again. And there's a topic at hand I really want to hear your comments, your submissions about. You see, it's about marriage when it comes to marriage. I am just barely 5 years in marriage and I don't know everything. So when we talk these days, I beg, I don't want no one to be abusing anybody. Just drop your submission if you have anything reasonable to say. Well, it's about the marriage of this generation and the marriage of our parents. I tell some of my colleagues and my age mates who are married now that you just cannot marry girls of this generation the way our fathers married our mothers. Now, what am I trying to, what am I getting at? You see, let me give you an instance, okay? I was having a conversation with my wife, and then something happened. And then I threatened her that I'm not going to eat her food for 1 week. My brother, let me take you now back to my home. The day my father made that statement to my mother had to call Umunda. I think the Reverend Father was even in my house. Yeah, the Reverend Father also came because it was, I think it was an abomination for my father to make that statement. You know, I think my parents, they were quarreling or something. So my,
Yes, what he's saying that is true. If you are if you are someone that are born late 80s, you will experience that. But this generation, I think some people that are born in this generation right now, they don't experience what he's talking about. I experience it also. In our own time, like in our own time, our mother's time of marriage, when your husband said he will not eat your food, there is no woman can feel comfortable by her husband said she's not going to eat her food. There is no woman. And you know, back in the days, our fathers married two wives, 2 to 3 wives. So let's say you tell the other of your wife, say, I don't want to eat your food. Do you know how peaceful she will? She will be very, very, very annoyed. And she will find everything possible, make sure that you eat. She will make sure that she know what is wrong with you. Why did you don't want to eat her food? It's abomination, just like he said. For a husband say he will not eat his wife food, she will never sleep. She will never sleep. But let's listen how he reply when he says that to his wife. Let's listen the reply his wife replied to him.
out of anger, made the statement that, look, Maya, maybe I will not eat your food for a week. And then my mother had to call you, my brother, my sister, my people, Swag Nation. I tried it at home. And my wife, what did my wife tell me? Okay now, thank God I'll close the kitchen door since nobody, the kids eating more of Cerelac and cornflakes and Goduma and what is cereals. Now I'll close the kitchen now since my brother, as I dey talk with you now, I dey hospital. So what am I trying to get at? You just cannot marry the girls of this generation the way our fathers married our mom. Those days, no matter what treatment my mom will get, I mean, they were ready to stay. But these days, you and your wife get small argument. You talk one kind way, the woman not leave you. My brother, so the happiness of your home, of the family, lies in the palm of the man. I think maybe 80%. Thank you very much. Swag Nation in the building.
You hear that? You hear it very clear, right? You hear it very clear for his mouth. So what did you think about what he was saying? You think he was just talking? He gave you example, say it didn't happen in his home, happened to his wife. Like he asked his wife, he tell his wife, he tell his wife that something happened in the home, that he tell his wife that he will not eat his food again, her food again. The wife said that children have already been eating confess and all that, that maybe she will lock up the kitchen and everybody will stay like that. That is me. He can be on hunger. She don't care. Instead of asking him, say, what happened? What happened? Have you eaten outside? Or is it because of you're hungry? Our mothers will even bring the food. Even if he refused, they will bring the food served. They will even need them to serve that food. Served and begging their husband to eat. But he just said and look the reply his wife gave to him. That is to show you this new modern world generation of women. But surprising thing is that these women that we are calling new modern world, they also born the same time that we were born. Doesn't mean we are older than them. We had different mothers than them. The same, they experience how our mothers be submissive to their husband, because a woman have to be submissive to her husband. It doesn't matter. A husband can tell you, I will not eat your food again. Doesn't mean he's not eating. That is a try. That is a try. So as a good woman, what you have to do is you still serve the food. You ask him why. Is he okay? Or is it because of the argument or misunderstanding we are having? Eat your food. Women should bring down their ego when you are with your husband, because this ego of, oh, we are in competition, do me I do you, that was not how our mothers live with our fathers. Always our fathers always, be like a baby to your wife. A man is still like a baby to your wife. Just like when your child begin to murmur, say you don't want to eat that ice cream. Won't you say, oh, if you don't want to eat, I'm going to lock up this ice cream and put it in the fridge? No, you will tell your child that, what happened? Okay, come and eat it. Maybe he's angry because you don't buy his toy. You will promise the child, say, I am going to buy toy for you. You can eat your food. They will eat it. Men are just like that also. So it's for you to just know the kill. How our mothers, that is the kill our mothers had. Our mothers, they was patient. Even though if the man say he don't want to eat, they were patient to find out what happened. Why did he don't want to eat his food? Did he eat it outside? Or did he have any other woman that is cooking for him? Our mothers will think all that. Right? But as he said, women of this generation are not like women of our mothers. So you can't marry them the way our fathers married them with our wife. Because a little thing, she's ready to pack her of life out of house and leave you. And according to what they are saying is that his wife was not with him from December. She was not living with him. So this guy goes through a lot. But his wife have a good work, a good job, good thing, like, good handwork, which is if you see our wife, his wife could work. I'm gonna put it on this video. You will see the way she know her work. She take on it. She know her work. Come on, man. That is every man dream, man. Like a woman that have a handwork, have something, a handwork like that. So if you have a handwork like that and you submit to your husband with true heart and soul, I don't think you people will be having misunderstanding. Sometimes it may be bad day, but it will not be misunderstanding or can break your family, can break your home. If you have that kind of handwork, even though your husband is down, you can help. You can be carrying a family. Even say nobody outside will know that your husband is down. Go to Asians. Go to Indians. That is what they do. African women will be different, because African woman believe that her money is her money. Her money did not belong to the family. Your man money, but when a man have his own money, it belong to everybody. But when a woman have his own money, the money belong to her. It doesn't work like that. Travel, experience. Why people don't do like that? That is why people call something that called 50-50. In white land, it's 50-50. Husband bring 50, woman bring 50. Right? So that is why you can hear what is called 50-50. It happening in white land. Even in Asia, only woman can carry family. That is why Asian men, they enjoy. They live longer more than African men. They live well. They live as a man. They relax. They feel fit. African man will think every. If he down, he cannot carry. His wife will rub it in his face. His wife will give him shit he will eat. His wife will not care. Even though if you tell him, I say you don't want to eat, I will not eat your food again. Or I say I will close kitchen. A submissive wife will not. That is not a reply. You can reply to your husband. You can't even reply such a reply to your child, your baby, because these people are yours. Your soul, your body. You people are one. So if you can't pet your husband will not pet you too. Your husband is petting, can pet you, so you can pet your husband too. Because the word she said that time, only thing he need was a pet, a word of a pet. Oh, come on, baby. Is it what we have? They didn't eat your food. You know, he will not think for a man, oh, his wife carried. But oh, I don't care whether you eat or not. I'll lock up the kitchen. Make him, he will say, if he knows such attitude, he know that before he marry you, he will not marry you. If he get that kind of attitude in the first time before he marry you, he will never marry you. I'm just giving you an example as a man. Because sometimes men, we don't find all those attitudes in the beginning from a woman. It's after when you now committed to her, then all this attitude will begin to come out. But all that they called her programming, because her programming is not satisfied. Her programming is not satisfied. But I used to ask, in old modern world like the time of our mother, there was no her programming. There was no her programming. Or is it only new modern world women have her programming? I don't understand. Because our mothers back in the days, our fathers will not even have enough. But they just go to farm, the farm, bring food, like as long as you can eat food, cook those things you find, they will still cook it to eat. But you see love. You see love. Real, genuine love. But now, what is going on? A little thing, a woman of now can leave her home for a little thing. But our mothers back in the days, they will carry a lot. They will carry a lot. They talk and say, men they cheat, men they cheat. Men of this generation, they cheat. Men of this generation, they cheat. Our fathers, they cheat now. Our fathers, they cheat. Our fathers had a time that they used to marry 1, 2, 3 wives. This generation, you marry only 1 wife. But they say, men they cheat, men they cheat. Our fathers will have 2 or 3 wives. They will still even serve now, they will still be going outside. But they will have all full respect, all the submissions from their wife. All the submission they deserve from their wife. That is why Kanayo say he don't believe in 1 wife. These are guys that are born back in the days. They know what's up. They know how peaceful our father used to be. You will see a man with 2 wives, they will be living in the same house, eating in the same plate. Peaceful. But now you marry only 1 wife, you cannot live peace. You can't live in peace. That's when this guy go through a lot. And he will even be speaking. He even was telling you guys, but you guys was not listening. Okay, listen what he say. But at the end of the day, you go in the comment section, you say, don't you see that he was praising his wife? Don't you see that he was praising his wife? Praising his wife. Praising his wife indeed. Praising his wife. You don't hear it. Do you hear it for yourself? He was even trying to hold it, He said that the future of a man home belongs in the hands of a man. So that is mean no matter how the woman behave, it don't belong only in the hands of a man. This is a union. As long as a woman say me and you not the same. So let it be the same, He's a union. It's belong on her hands. She needs good attitude to keep the home. You too, you need good attitude to keep the home. Both of you. That is why white man will put it 50-50. You do the same. You crash my back, I crash your back. So Africans, we will learn what is called marriage. We will not just say marriage. Only hear marriage, jump into it, and at the end of the day, you both will become enemy. Need to learn how to what is mean marriage. That is all I have to say. Alright, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel right away, like and share the video. Make sure that you follow the channel for more updates. want to see you peace.